Guys, I am excited to introduce you to Impactable's packages page. We are a LinkedIn ads agency first and foremost, but over the last couple of years and after our acquisition last year, we have pieced together some pretty amazing flows, and we've done them kind of ad hoc for clients, but we wanted to showcase those kind of combos and packages on one page. And let me introduce you to this page and kind of show you around. So it will look a little different because this isn't the launched version, but this is the main parts of it. If you come down here, you'll see the three main combos or packages. We have the basics, the growth, and the elite. Those names might change, but the idea is that this is a really nice, this starter one, or the basics, is a really nice kind of initial combo where it has LinkedIn ads to drive traffic to your website, and then we use visitor identification to actually find the individual and what company that individual is from, and then conduct LinkedIn outreach to that person. So traditionally, we start out as a LinkedIn outreach agency, and it was always a cold approach. These days, with the 100 a week limit, a cold approach on LinkedIn outreach is not the most viable solution, but switching it into a warm outreach, so driving really relevant targeted traffic to your website, identifying that traffic, and then reaching out to them on LinkedIn. And of course, retargeting them as well with LinkedIn ads is an amazing kind of combo that we're kind of proud to package and excited to roll that out to people. The next one, the elite, and these should each have individual videos going over those parts, but this is kind of an overview. The next one is the growth. And so it's going to cover, so LinkedIn ads tier 2. And if you're wondering the tier 1, tier 2s, you can visit our other pages. But essentially, each of our packages and each of our offerings usually come in 3 standard tiers. And it goes tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. And it's just the level of spend, the seniority of management, and things like that. So this is our middle tier of LinkedIn ads. If you click these buttons here, you'll see drop down of what that includes, up to 5K a month management. There's also a playbook that goes with that of kind of our go-to strategy and structure. We'll also do tier 3 LinkedIn outreach. That includes in-mail, email, personalized messages. We'll identify visitors and we'll conduct that LinkedIn outreach. And this also includes our basic tier of programmatic. So that would be display and programmatic retargeting ads. So the general idea would be to drive targeted traffic to your website through LinkedIn ads, identify that traffic, retarget them with LinkedIn ads, personally reach out with LinkedIn outreach, and retarget with display and programmatic. So that's a really nice combo to drive inbound leads, and really, really strong way to scale business for most B2B companies. And here's a third package that we've put together. This one's the elite. So it would be LinkedIn ads to drive traffic to your website. It also includes Google ads, which is a great cold source. We identify those visitors. We then do outreach on LinkedIn. We retarget on programmatic. We retarget on LinkedIn with ads. And then we also do content generation as well for you on LinkedIn. And so just to give you kind of an overall of how these kind of fit together, this isn't the most beautiful picture in the world, but as you can see, we start with cold sources. So LinkedIn cold ads is an amazing source to put cold traffic on your website. Google search is high intent traffic that you can put on your website, and you also have your organic content. That all drives traffic to your website. The problem with B2B brands is these people aren't impulse shopping. They're not buying on the first visit. They're evaluating other competitors. They take time to make these decisions and get budget. So what happens after that is usually the missing piece. It's discombobulated. You're kind of just focused on putting quality traffic on your website and your landing page converting. But the real magic is what happens after they visit your website. So as you can see here, our visitor identification then filters all of those website visitors, because some of them just aren't qualified and you don't just want to retarget them across channels. So we actually identify them. It's usually about a 30% identification rate of your website visitors. We can identify, put a name, a position title, a company, bring all that demographic data in, and then use that to conduct LinkedIn outreach, retarget them with LinkedIn ads, retarget with programmatic and display. That that web right there educates them, builds trust, stays in front of them, and warms them up so that when they come back multiple times usually, and engage in these different ways, they come back, they're comfortable, confident, they know who you are, they know what you offer, they're excited to jump on a call, and those show up rates are higher, those deal sizes are larger, they usually speed through the pipeline a little faster, and this system is kind of what we're putting all together for people. And this is just a different look at it, kind of, just going the other way and stretching out more of the steps. So you have the cold Google search traffic, the cold LinkedIn, funnel it to the website, identify the visitors, and then if it's a good fit, so we're also scoring them, we break it out into LinkedIn ads, programmatic, LinkedIn outreach, and this one goes into a little more detail of what that in-mail, connection request, email kind of sequence would look like, and that's something that you can also go to the service page for outreach, and you can take a look at what those actual steps are. So the other thing I want to show you here is that you can click on chart, and you can see kind of a basic similar chart version of our different offerings here. And we have the calculator. And I might do a separate video just on this for those who are looking at it. But essentially the idea here is that everyone's business is different. You might need this, you might not need that, you might need this level of that. So these 3 packages are not, all inclusive. These are just kind of showing some basic capabilities or ways you can put them together. But you can come down here and you can say, hey, I know I need LinkedIn ads. This is my budget. I want to do the most basic form of LinkedIn outreach. I want to identify about 100 and I want to identify 500 of my visitors a month. I don't need Google right now. I do need some basic content, and I really like the idea of basic programmatic display. So then you can come over here. We need to change this, but it would show you what the total monthly price is and what that initial setup fee is. So this right here is actually the total of both. So the ongoing monthly management would actually be less than this. This is what you'd pay in month 1, and then it would just be the combination of these monthly prices for ongoing. So that is our packages page. Pretty excited. If you guys have any questions, we have the live chat right here. It's usually Carly, myself, Joshua, that are helping jump in there, and we are here to help. Thanks, guys.